people who could use my help here.
Good evening, Xiaoshu.
Wang Shanghao, Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
How do you feel? Physically speaking, I mean.
I'm as well as can be expected, Doctor. Why convince me to live if it was to kill me later? If it was a game, consider it a success, you cruel demon.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Have conditions improved in Whitechapel?
I'm ready for whatever's coming.
Do you need assistance?
I'm all right, but if you fancy giving me the medication, I can put it to good use.
You look and smell worse than the shit in the gutter, old man.
Sort of bloody junk to you, innit? Drugs for the sick and suffering.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
You black bloody heart, boy.
Keep on digging through the rubbish, that's all you're good for.
Someday you'll understand. You've wasted your life,
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
How are conditions in what...
I hear gunshots every night. I'm not afraid anymore. I died in this trench a long time ago.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
As long as you have the money. Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for Swanborough.
No, not now. Not me, please. I'll be good.
This is despicable.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
When people buy guns instead of medication, it means they have already traded hope for fear in their hearts. In my book, that's never a good thing, Doctor.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine...
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right? It's not my call, Baron. You paid one way or another. Please, Joe.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So,
I'm not bothered.
have you any...
Nobody dares to... Death is so cold. I hoped it would be more meaningful.
It's locked.
You again? What do you want this time?
How is the sanitary situation in Whitechapel?
I'm not easily scared, but crazy killers and armed patrols are lurking about. My son's right about this place.
Why is your relationship with your son so difficult?
Harry and I are...
Why not change that?
How dare you tell me what I should or shouldn't do with my boy?
I don't doubt your...
I don't think I like...
I'd like to see you...
Never.
I know it's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched. Now let your guard down.
My son. Who will take care of him? Was I a good father?
Never have taken up my father's business. Fancy Bob.
You never...
When there's more people outside at night than during the day.
Right then.
I know it's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched. Don't let your guard down, sir.
Pay me a glass.
Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
How is...
I imagine we are all... Death has no splendor at all. Oh, I see it now. I see it. Oh, the verses I could write.
I have this thirst for blood.
Can be the answer to all your problems, as long as you have the money. Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money. bottle announcement.
This is my territory! Ah!
Are you from Ascalon? I don't care! You... You're bleeding! Don't you know? Crush the leech, boys! Human! Get it! Filthy pieces! This is now mine!
Good evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in. What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour? Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool. So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed? The eminent surgeon? My God! I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
I hear them hissing and scratching at my door every night. The sick made mad by the fever. But these walls are thick, and my lock is solid.
And what else have you learned about me, Mr. Swanborough?
I know you assisted Professor Carell in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes. Those were frustrating but exciting days. I loved it.
Yes, the thrill of research and discovery. This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed. Oh, how I envy.
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and...
Do you not appreciate your sister's visits?
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me.
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say, she earns enough...
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle...
Why does your sister feel so guilty about what happened to you?
Because she knows I'll never forgive what she...
You run an illegal business with someone you hate? Why does... Because you run an illegal business with someone you hate?
I don't hate my sister. She looks after me, we have a good time. But I'm just not ready to forgive her.
Do you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me...
Here it is. Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a lot...
I found another page of the diary, Mr.
This diary is...
Really?
I would need more pages.
You seem unwell, sir. Do you need my assistance?
Actually, I feel worse than usual. Can you give me something?
Yes. I can give you a little something that has been proven effective.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
is no match for...
Good evening.
Loretta, your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a common cold, and you know it.
The Swanborough's cordial's secret ingredient is hope, Doctor. And it's something people around here really need.
A placebo effect is real and has benefit. But in your case, you could be murdering your customers, who may die because they are not receiving the necessary medical attention.
Medical attention? In Whitechapel? Trust me, my cordial is the best option they have, since it is the only one.
Well, as it is a placebo of sorts, perhaps it may have some positive effect.
See? You have to admit I'm doing some good. The Swanborough family is not poisoning anybody, Doctor.
Loretta, why do you feel so guilty about your brother?
I don't expect him to forgive me. All I can do is make amends for what I did.
By making him a crook and a criminal. What if somebody decides to make him pay for your scam?
Mason is totally capable of defending himself. Just leave us be. We're perfectly fine.
Don't you think he needs to be somewhere he can receive appropriate medical care?
Mason wants to be useful, can you understand that? And chemistry is his passion, and the Swanborough cordial gives him a purpose in life.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling. It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Do not entrust these people with your life. Murderers and thieves!
Best turn around if I were you. Over there! There's one of them vermin! Watch out, boys! Doesn't like burning, does it? Over there! There's one of them.
For now, everything seems under control.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne.
Of course.
grow eyes in the back of that. What can I... What a terrible story.
Aren't you...
Hey,
Mrs.
I am a...
Goodbye.
Maggots and fire.
Best turn around before we... Over
It's locked, all right.
Die, vermin!
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary. This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
Your prey is mine! This is mine! You fiend!
This place looks like the picture I saw of the bomb site. Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects. This is despicable. Good evening.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything recently?
Death of the...
Aren't you?
I've heard...
Goodbye, Miss...
Hypocrites, all of them. Maggots and liars.
For now, everything seems under control.
Good evening.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Have you...
The murderer...
Are you...
The bodies are...
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys, that's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something, then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot boys thank you for your help.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have. Pleasure, sir. Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Can I offer you my medical help, Miss Cox?
I'm fine, thank you.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Foolish girl and her pre-principles. She's got no idea.
May all who suffered from this tragedy find all rest in peace.
To every
Evening,
night
Rufus.
darkness.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Heard anything?
Not since... I never really...
Is any...
gunshots?
So long, Rufus. Good evening, sir.
Well,
I'm Dr. John.
And I...
Do you have any...
In my day...
Are you...
I never...
What can you tell?
People used to feel...
And what...
Back in my...
You were a gang member.
I was there...
Miss...
Trust me.
If you were so...
You bet...
You...
Most...
I'm... If you don't...
The sewer dog is a bitch.
Who would you trust?
The owner of the Turquoise Turtle's a decent fella.
Any remark?
Nobody. Well, there's that boy...
Have you always...
It's not bitter...
As a... But what about...
I've never...
Tell me, Andrew. And what is...
This guy... Tell me with it.
You say...
Yes! If I...
You don't...
Now I...
So...
No...
Goodbye. Good evening.
Good evening. So my Andrew was right. Monsters exist. The guard will nail you down, vampire. My son will kill you.
Who she's dealing with.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Ah, you're a doctor.
Do you have...
I don't...
Are you...
More...
I found the location of the explosion.
Really?
It's nothing.
What? No.
You're the man.
I don't want to...
I sense your guilt.
I still...
You are...
I know.
I want...
No.
What?
Do...
The...
I spent...
Sure.
No one will ever know what I did. I'm gonna die with blood on my hands. No one will remember me.
Perhaps
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
It would be nice to see each other outside the pub sometime.
This situation won't last forever.
Been single for a while. Even Dyson has stopped coming in.
The pub's become right peaceful, don't you think?
Don't forget to count each bullet you fire.
You told me that already.
Nice shot. You learn quickly. Pointing an empty gun could be a fatal mistake.
It's easier when I picture the bastard's face. You still working at this hour?
Have you heard anything about Sean?
His death is proof there's no safe ground.
Were you aware of Tom's past?
That's the first thing he told me when he...
Did it surprise you?
No.
Most people...
Not me.
Are you worried about this?
Of course I am.
I know you've been learning...
I just want to feel...
You should learn to relax a little.
I don't care.
Do you require...
Don't feel...
Take this.
Tom.
Do you require...
I'm fine.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
I don't fear you. You did not defeat me. I was Sabrina Cavendish. I did not surrender.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise.
Welcome back, Doctor.
Do you need... Have you got...
Have you not...
I wish...
It's not...
Why are you teaching? Why do you think...
Course
You attempted murder. Give me some deep...
I was given an order.
So you were ordered to kill...
I don't know if you could...
Why couldn't you...
My...
You...
Exactly.
Why?
Because I...
So
I don't...
Why could...
My...
You
Exactly.
What? My group... Don't you feel threatened? Staying in such a violent and criminal neighborhood?
I've made peace with my violent past, Dr. Reed.
Do you think...
As long as...
Tell me, try...
Right,
but do you...
All I know...
So you mean... You love that with...
I apologize.
Here... Goodbye, Miss...
I should have off. Welcome back, Doctor.
My pub, Sabrina, my friends. What will they become without me? If only I could tell her, tell them. Too late, too late.
Glad to see you again.
Do you have...
I can't...
As long as you...
I hope...
Do you need...
I can...
Goodbye, Miss...
You again.
Do you have...
That plan...
Are you...
Okay.
You almost...
This work...
Do you need...
I'm...
I don't...
All right.
What a waste of life. I only managed to be hated by all the people I loved.
Glad to see you again.
Why...
Giselle...
Perhaps you... Don't you...
I believe... On the...
What?
I don't believe...
Goodbye, Miss...
Glad to...
Do you need my...
I'm fine. poor sister. What will happen to her now that I'm gone? Giselle, I'm so sorry.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Are you really?
The guy...
Did you
see the
Tell me. Do you need my... Goodbye.
I hope they'll all return to the shadows once the epidemic is passed.
Good evening.
I am
your
bullets.
Do you have...
Yeah. No. The...
What, Jack?
Everyone. You're Jack.
The doctor... Why do you...
After I... You wanted...
Oh,
Yes.
The
Jack.
You're...
Even...
You're...
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy. If not, I'll find you something.
Forgive me, Jack. If I had stood by your side, we both could have changed things for good round here.
Good evening, young man.
Have that?
Are you this? Show me what you... Good evening.
There's no need to...
I was just pretending. I caused no harm. I could have taken good care of that old lady.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham. May I come in?
Of course, of course. So, Dr. Tippets, what brings you back here? We haven't talked in quite some time.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
I've never heard that name before, I'm afraid.
Are you worried about the sanitation crisis in London?
Too much noise, too much shouting. It keeps me up. Is it really gunfire I'm hearing?
Enid, listen to me. You must not trust Martin Nightingale. Do you understand?
Martin reminds me so much of my Jack. I've not seen him here in quite some time.
Martin is not...
No.
Please...
What are you?
Tell me...
Of course...
Jack, my son, he got killed. I remember all my life. Oh, the joy, the love. What a life. Thank you.
my god!
I cannot enter.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever—
This is no time for petty quarrels, Mike.
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your...
Silence!
The lamb...
Sign!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Look at it! Vicious bugger!
It's locked, all right.
It's a leech! Kill it!
I'll kill it! Yeah.
I'll send you to hell. Bloody leech! No!
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment. So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Who are they?
They are the embodiment of vampire law.
How many are they? How many are they?
Only a small number of power.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was...
Why use you?
Because they... Not at all.
Why not up?
You have to...
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me.
Should I lie to them? Why?
Because nothing...
They have done nothing.
I guess they now...
I'm not sure.
You have no...
What can you...
Lord Only...
How?
Lord...
How?
The Ask...
And...
As the...
Them.
The club...
If you are...
Thank you.
Is the
Yes.
Will...
I
think...
To look... I...
What?
The
How did...
I...
What? You should flee, then. Leave London, the country, even. I have seen the guard in action.
Your concern warms my heart.
Thank you for the offer.
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny...
Will I ever discover the identity?
Maybe not, Jonathan.
Please.
Oh, John.
You have no...
Even if...
What is...
The plan...
What... How...
The...
What...
And I shall...
Will I...
No.
Will you not visit?
No.
But how will...
I shall not... As soon... Could you do...
I should be...
Then it is set.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear? So, time to visit the Ascalon Club. I cannot enter.
Hello again.
Sorry to...
Of course. I know.
When...
One...
Concerning...
Yeah.
Are you...
I can... I could... But that is...
Goodbye.
human! Kill it! Shit, that leech is fast!
Recognise him?
No. This one ain't on our list.
Well, that's one less anyway. It'll make McCullum happy.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Steady! We've got one of them! Want some of this?
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think I'm fine. But what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he...
You don't have to worry about...
I am Tadao Community.
You're not going to die now, Miss...
It seems that...
Goodbye, Miss...
There's one of them!
I always hoped that I would hear
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan. I can't believe... my own eyes.
I know. It's all right.
The police...
Tell them this house is dead, Avery.
If only...
You have...
Then I will...
Do you really think I...
Yeah.
I see.
Just like...
What is...
For a...
Have you...
Your Your...
To be...
I would...
How...
It would...
How what?
Miss...
How what?
Miss...
What?
There...
Where?
I'm afraid...
Do you need med...
I won't...
Yes.
Thank you.
Do you need medical attention, Avery?
Thank you.
Thank you, Avery.
Your bedroom... Who could have done such an evil thing? Poor Miss Reed. a terrible tragedy.
It's locked.
Who could have done such an evil thing? Poor Miss Reed.
I remember Sunday walks in the park. The Ascalon Club. Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you.
I never judge a man.
Well, I must admit...
Well,
what can you...
I
I must...
Read?
Is it not a...
On the contrary, it is the
But what about the epidemic?
Please, sir. This is...
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh... Life is...
Are you not...
Oh, I...
You...
Well...
Do you have...
Not... I'm afraid... I used...
I may have a look at you.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need...
You would say...
Don't...
I can't...
Goodbye. It's locked, all right.
The night is so peaceful. Exactly what that poet meant the other night.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence.
I almost...
When did you...
You know...
What is...
I saw terrible thing.
I know what you mean.
Of course. With the epidemic...
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent...
Is everything all right at home?
Have you forgot what people...
But you're alive. You returned in...
Believe me, it's...
Do you need medical...
It's a little... I hope we...
You need...
Women of all countries unite! Women's right to vote is only the first step. Women died.
Good evening.
Oh my God, no.
Wait.
Don't worry, Doctor.
Your
My name is...
I understand. Tell me.
What do you want?
How did you...
First,
Did you know...
The correct...
Who do you live...
I still spend...
What are you doing?
You mean what?
Actually...
Well, people here can't...
Explosives are very dangerous.
She is my...
Have you any...
Recent...
Let me...
Oh, that would be top.
Are you a suffrage...
All adult.
No...
Really?
What exactly...
Your name...
Does it not...
Why should... That may...
Your mother...
I believe...
What...
I was...
You won't trick me.
Come on. Too much...
Even if...
I suppose you're...
Do you...
No, I don't.
Do you ever...
Of course.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been...
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan.
Thank you.
I was...
Forgive...
I'll tell you...
Good evening, miss.
I am...
Miss.
No.
Tell me about... Don't you...
I was...
What? Miss Bill... Tell... Do...
Yeah.
What is the...
Shadow.
I'm...
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
There has been quite a battle here. I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Good evening. We repel the intruders for now.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Here, here, here!
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance.
She's a close friend, and I'm honored that she feels the same about me. My lord.
Of course not, and I pray—
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new—
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why are you suddenly so friendly? The last time I met one of yours, he tried to kill me.
Are you referring to Fergal? He was the most useful of servants, but he was just a servant. You, on the other hand, Doctor—
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What is the Ascalon Club's What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all—
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality.
What?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the crown.
Do you have any official recognition from the
No.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of—
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours.
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous—
I agree to join.
This is good news.
Fear
not. Nothing fancy, nor— My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation. delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
What of us? What of us?
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign econs. This is an outrage.
Good evening, Dr.
We shall
Reed.
chase these
How does it feel?
I feel perfect.
Do not...
May I ask?
Why would you be...
Well, as...
Ah.
Are you not?
Sir.
Is not...
My dear...
So you...
I have...
Are you a member?
Yes, I am. Personally.
What?
It's not...
What can you...
I would not...
Mr.
A wit...
Are you...
My...
I'm sorry.
Absolutely...
What?
I should not... But there... No.
What?
I am...
Your... What is your...
Quarant...
But are you...
Why do you... I'm sure you have more important things to do than talking with an old man like myself. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Doctor. We'll talk later, Dr. Reed.
That
you have the...
I was...
So what's... I'm listening.
According...
Do you...
Not...
Does it...
As... You... Not...
Who... No, I mean...
No. Yeah.
Will you...
Of...
Yeah, what do you...
A lot.
So...
I want...
And how?
By all...
Lord Redgrave is outside almost every night coordinating our defenses. Such an example.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.